Testing. Okay. I think my volume's good. I think so. Because usually when I do the voices, I'm louder. Okay, let me switch to this screen. Maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. Everything looks good, I think. Hopefully. Okay. We'll go back to the stream. We'll play more Ace Attorney. You have to save the magician Maximilian, who is accused of murdering the guy who runs the circus. And it's kind of crazy, because there's a clown, there's a ventriloquist, and the puppet dummy. It's so crazy. Let me go grab the Scott. Let's see. Hello? What the? Hold on. Discord's being stupid. No, that's not what I wanted.
Input. You're not coming through.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know why Discord's was dumb. It was like, do not detect a microphone or whatever. It's like, what do you mean? I haven't changed anything. I literally was using my microphone like 2 nights ago. I don't know.
I think Discord changes its own settings just to mess with people.
I guess so. Anyway, let me get up the screen for you. Ace Attorney. There we go. Up. That's set up. Think that's everything. Yeah. So last time, we're still trying to prove Maximilian Galactica as innocent, because he's accused of murdering the head of the circus, the owner of the circus, and the ringmaster. Yeah, that's what it's called, the ringmaster. I know things. And oh, fortunately Phoenix can't even say not my circus, not my monkeys, because it's not his circus. There is a monkey, and one of the other monkeys is his.
It looks like there's some kind of like, I don't want to call it a love triangle. It looks like more like a love like octahedron going on with the daughter of the ringmaster,
who is also the lion tamer, animal tamer person, and not the ventriloquist, but the puppet, and Maximilian. Also there is a monkey named Money that is somehow involved in this. I think there's another person we haven't met yet. I think we're gonna meet him today, I think. There's another person involved in this. So, and of course we still have the wonderful Francesca? I don't know how to pronounce her name. As our prosecutor. We still don't know what's going on with Edgy. Don't know where Edgy is. Alright. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright and co-law. This is after the trial of the day. Oh wait, I need to switch the stream to the game. That might be a good idea. Probably
important.
There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're back at the office. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Oh yeah. So, the last time we left off, the clown said that, well, I didn't include this in my testimony because, you wouldn't believe me, because there were footprints leading up to where the body was found, but there were no footprints leaving. And the clown said that the accused murderer flew away. So
yeah, that's why it supposedly has to be Max, because Max says the whole I can fly kind of thing. That's his whole act, his whole shtick.
That's his like main yeah, thing that brought him to fame, basically. Um, so we have to figure out how he does his trick, which the first rule of like being a magician is you don't ever reveal your tricks, so I don't know how helpful he's gonna be with that. Um, so Buzz does not help his case at all. Okay. Magic tricks. Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearl did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Maya.
What?
Maya. You know the little trick where you like use your other hand and make it look kind of like you pulled your thumb off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Pearly did. And Maya has not figured out how that works, so
It's okay. She'll figure it out eventually. Let her enjoy the magic in the meantime.
okay. First, she put her right thumb to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? Oh, Phoenix is gonna do the trick too. What? Wow, how'd you do that, Nick? You're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. That's true. Oh, you know, Maya, your IQ is supposed to be a bigger number than your age, sweetheart. Very true. Okay, let's go try to talk to our
That's kind of mean. I'm not gonna lie.
it is a little bit. Let's see if Max will share any light. And he threw cards at us again. He's gonna give us a paper cut in like the eyes. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by, and since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Probably not a good one. I mean, have you seen everything that's like Netflix and other like streaming services have been doing? Like, there's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing with Netflix, and then I think there's another thing recently coming
And
out.
people are in like one of two camps. One group of people is like, "Oh man, this documentary is really well done and well acted. It's really interesting." And the other group of people are like, "Oh my god, what are you doing, glorifying this evil bastard?"
Yeah. Plus, there's just so many of like things with the serial killers. I don't know. Anyway, Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Max. No. I mean, CSI has famous guest stars.
Yeah, that's true.
Max, no. You're not going to prison, and you're not going to escape from prison.
It doesn't prove you innocent. It's just you become a fugitive, and then you get like an extra 10 years slapped onto your sentence for
Yeah.
trying to escape.
Also, Mayor, you're not helping. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. Okay, I see. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Right. Okay, night of the murder. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. Alright, he's going through his alibi. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Alright, so he's not gonna tell us. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. That's fair. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Prix?
Free, yeah.
Prix? Okay, Prix. I'm like, I don't know. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage, but the performers at the circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Okay, tell me about the Grand Prix. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, do they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. Okay. I just happened to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. You just happen to have it? Sure.
Yeah, totally.
Just look at that fabulous stage. That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At the time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night, the emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail? Okay. Is there anything we should show him that we got from... Found the wooden box, victim was hunched over, it contains pepper. Pepper? What about this? Okay. So nothing with that box. Autopsy? Okay. Ring? You're not gonna like the ring. Okay, now. Monkey? Okay, I don't think anything else is gonna help. Alright, to the circus. Let's go.
They're not going to tell us until later.
Yeah, December 29th, very big circus entrance. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. I don't remember what I did for Trilo's voice. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, wait. What you're whining? Just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry? Secret crash training. Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for our new routine. So we're trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of patience. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. There it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Yeah. Okay. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yeah. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. But just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah. That's right. But then we said hello and didn't get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Trilo's mannerisms seem a bit wooden to me. Silly. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. The marriage thing. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her, even now. Really? That's so sweet. Maya, this is a puppet.
I don't think they come up with laws for marriage for people and puppets yet.
It's a puppet, Maya. Don't be like, oh, it's so sweet. It's a puppet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things too, sweetheart. Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Okay. Yeah. I knew that. Poor Maya. She's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Alright. So how is this new routine working out? Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to be really fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, your boat will be the key to a glorious victory. Not to rain on... Oh, wait, no, that's not... I thought it was Ben. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you've got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this, too. Alright. Like a vine-ripe tomato. I mean, if you cut her in half, red juice leaks out, I suppose. Jeez. Maya's been already involved way too often with, court cases. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay, guess we don't, okay. The pepper... No, nothing. Monkey? Okay. I don't think he is gonna help right now with anything else. Alright, let's see. Let's go to the lodging house, I suppose. See if we can find the clown. Lodging house plaza. Oh, Gumshoe! Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I am taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Oh, right. Francesca made a promise to him that she'd make somebody listen to this clown's life story. And immediately Phoenix is like, it's gonna be Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe.
Oh, he didn't deserve it. Yeah, poor Gumshoe. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, Val. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, Val. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Oop. Francesca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not going to get me to back by a woman with a whip. No way. That's fair. Are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up. Poof, there she is. Don't show up. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. That's what happened. It means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room, behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Sure. Shivers Francesca Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. Okay.
Whatever you do, don't do the thing that I'm telling you not to do, because then you'll really want to do
Oh,
it.
yeah. Let's see, check with Mo. Mo's room. Mo's not here. Oh. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha, 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 aha. What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He does really love his work. Okay. So let's go back. Von Karma will fit in quite well in the circus. I mean, she could be the new ringmaster, I guess. She at least keep things all organized for sure. Let's go into the big top. Let's see if Regina's here. December 29th, very big circus, big top. Huh? Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Right? Okay. Okay, let's go to Ringmaster's room, I suppose. So we're 29th, big top, Ringmaster's room. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? Well, that does bring into question why his coat's in here. Oh, his tailcoat. Scrap of white paper sticking out of a coat pocket. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Because you probably are. Oh, okay, nothing. Maybe it was already something I had. Okay. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. Picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. And then that's the... yeah. That's the... What's the word? The thing with Max. The contract. That's because you have already been investigated for murder, Maya. Yeah, that's true. Maya, you don't need to be involved in more murders. Look at these cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like, All County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Well, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Okay. So let's go back. I guess, and go to the cafeteria. Okay. December 29th, Big Top Cafeteria. Oh, there's Mo. I'm trying to remember how I did his Mo. Alright, so welcome to the wonderful and fabulous the cafeteria. Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Alright, you know what time it is? Real time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction? Buzz! Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think, girly? I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Because they are in the cafeteria. Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I did it. What's going on? He's being too nice. Okay. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. Yeah, they were not fond of the clown. Even the judge
didn't go over very well.
The judge really hated him for some reason.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to just straight up send him to jail instead
yeah.
of our client.
Even though, like, the puppet was literally making fun of the judge. The clown was just making bad jokes. Like, okay. Weirdness. Anyway. For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at stunning comedy like that? Okay, what did you witness? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? Judge has... Yeah... Coulrophobia? Fear of clowns. I don't know if he has fear of clowns. He just really doesn't like clowns. He really hates them.
This doesn't like crappy jokes.
Yeah, that's true too, maybe. He just doesn't like bad jokes. I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. A silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth. That's fair. Oh yeah, we should present him with the picture, because that's what, Max told us to do. Wait. Or fear of the whip for entertaining him. Yeah. That's possible too. And now this picture. Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. Huh? You've seen it as well? Yes, he's told it over 100 times and he just happens to have this picture on him. Sure. Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah, he didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. Oh yeah, the thing he won. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. Oh gosh. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. No, not that I'm into that sort of thing.
A likely story.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, here's a photo on the bulletin board over here. Max just put the picture up. Just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aw. Okay. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he is setting up a bad joke. Nope, I'm drawing a blank here. White Mo is a good Mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there's one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! You're gonna tell us a joke. Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper. It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I can see its title. Yikes! It says, "To the murderer." Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. Who posted it? When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after the paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Very interesting. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. Okay. Can we show it? Oh no. Can you tell us anything else about it? Okay. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay. Sorry I hadn't mentioned it until now. He was talking about the fight that they had where Max hit Ben over the head with this juice bottle. Sorry I hadn't mentioned it until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it. Okay. So they didn't notice it because that had happened, really. That makes sense. So you don't know what was written on it, do you? Fortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they? Max and Ben. They were here before me that morning, right? Okay. So we should go talk to Ben then, probably, while we're still at the circus. Ben and Trilo. So we got two things we can show him. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay, nothing about the bust. Okay, so let's go with the note. Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Okay, so not very helpful with Ben. And go over here. Okay, no. Okay. So let's go to the detention center. Let's show him what we found so far. So let's go with the bus first. Okay, nothing with the bust. With the note. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Oh wait, we need to go back to his tailcoat. We didn't get the note. Okay. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. You don't know. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Okay. So let's go back to the circus. Go back to the big top. Regina? No, Regina still. Go to the ringmaster's room. I'll go. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know? I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Yep, let's do it. What do we got? I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Ooh. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Alright.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yup.
So, this note here is to the murderer.
Yes.
And apparently, it looks like it was to the ringmaster because the ringmaster was the one who went out at 10 p.m. This is what it appears to be. That would mean that the person who wrote the note to the ringmaster is accusing the ringmaster of murdering somebody.
Yes.
So this could just be a matter of a revenge killing.
Possibly. And would explain what Trilo and Ben saw, where they thought it was the ringmaster, but they didn't get a reply from him, and he was wearing the hat and the cloak and the roses. Probably to hide who he was, but it was really the ringmaster dressed up as Max. Alright.
Whoa. Then that would change a lot of things, because if that's the case and the ringmaster went out as Max, and he got killed when he went out there, the person who wrote that note to the murderer could have been looking to kill Max because Max did something.
I don't know. I think the ringmaster just dressed up to hide himself from other people. I don't know. We have to find Regina. Oh, okay, Clown's gone. What? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Oh my gosh. Alright, okay. So Mo left to go get food, I guess. Entrance. Let's check over by the plaza. Yeah. Oh, okay, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Uh-oh. Somebody's getting a phone call. Nick, what is that beeping sound? It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal. Oh, okay, bye. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Yeah, because she's like 18. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. The wind's as biting as... Ow! As biting as lashes from a whip. And here's... Francesca. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? He possessed such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Miss Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha, I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Okay, revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of a whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. Dun dun dun.
What did we do? We didn't do anything to Edgy.
She's not wearing much leather for someone so obsessed with whips. That's true. I mean, she got gloves on. I don't know. Yeah, so she's looking for Edgeworth. I mean, we don't know where Edgeworth is either. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? What about Miles? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Yeah, Miles is older. Well, things just got more edgy all of a sudden. Yep. Always edgy with Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Phoenix, not now. Stop thinking about your lover. There's a murder. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, but the case after that one? He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was a few months after you left to go back home. Sir Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Ooh. Oh, Edgy's so dramatic. Oh yeah, he's always dramatic. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma, I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Miss Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. What? What in the world happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Okay. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up. Nick. Oh boy. Hey. Acro's room? Acro's room.
He's Acro. He's the acrobat.
Yeah.
Not a very creative name for him.
Yeah. Let me think. How should I do his voice? You must be Phoenix Wright. Some kind of a lower voice. I don't know. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Alright. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all. Without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. It was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. Now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina? Regina is so cute. She's truly a princess. Actually, truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? Wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? Ooh! He not talking. Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my leg during practice. 6 months ago. 6 months ago. When the road went on at the circus then. Okay, so we'll talk about what he experienced on the night of the murder. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. Okay, what did you witness? What did you see, Acro? At night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying. I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick. Okay. Can you show him this? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. In the cafeteria. What happened? He suddenly looked incredibly serious. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it. Bronze statue? Maximilian Galactica. Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. It looks like something is really weighing on him. Okay, so he's not gonna look at that. Pepper? Okay. Okay, monkey, because monkey keeps all his stuff in here. The things he finds. Money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his... There is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go to profiles. Can we talk about Regina? Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? Ooh. Seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Huh?
And puppets.
Max, the ringmaster, Ben. She's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? Maybe it went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. What? Gina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Arco and Gina. Can we talk about that? No. Okay, can we...
Maybe he had a relationship with her or something. Maybe he's a little
possibly
bitter or something.
Talk about Max? What do you think about? You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him. What about you, Acro? I've got my issues with him as well, but he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul. A diamond shining in his soul? I guess you could say it is his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to the circus when he came. Acro. This guy is really different from the other members of the circus. What do you think about Ben? I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say. Okay.
A lot of info on everybody.
The ringmaster, he was even more than a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us. Who does he mean by us? Is that why he started with acrobatics? Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster. That's such a nice story. What about Mo? Ringmasters really believed in Mo, 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster is gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Curls era, I suppose. I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show. Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect. You can see right through me. Aw, Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney. Okay. Can we examine? Examine stuff? Okay. Window? You can see the big top from the window here. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. I guess you're right. The snow is probably just slides right off. Second. Okay. Ew, it's a huge pile of trash. One man's trash is another monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things. He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do you call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that. Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. No objections. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Okay. It's a monkey calendar. Acro must really love monkeys. bed. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Fair, I guess. He's got a barbell. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. Don't ever do it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. Okay. Swing. Money must use this to swing around on. Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it too. Maybe later. Maya's like, I wanted to go on it though. Okay. There is the thing that's locked, so maybe do a save and see what might we need to look for. So let's go present, do the thingy-mabob. Let's see what he says for the first lock. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? Sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? Okay. Okay, so we have to find something about Acro's accident. Okay. Okay. Some kind of evidence of something happening. So...
maybe the incident made the news or something and we need to find like a newspaper clipping or...
maybe. Let's go entrance. Yeah, we'll show them this first. Okay, don't know anything about that, so let's bring up Acro. Talk about Acro. Okay, not helpful. Thank you so much. Alright.
Super helpful.
Very helpful. Let's go into the big top and see if Regina's there. Okay. Oh, I think Regina's here. I hear a tiger. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Rah. Yeah, Nick. Wonderful. Today's special must be filet o phoenix. Stay, heal. Oh, Mia, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. Mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out here their lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was! I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, he will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. That's a good question. So she probably was looking for money. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you. It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should. When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney, huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you.
There's a lot of choices there.
Hard decision. Gladly, yeah, sure. Leave it all to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yay, you're really gonna do it? Yeah, sure, okay. Let's see if she says anything about the note. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it, was in there around breakfast time? Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket. Oh. This note
so
was meant for Regina.
So who was the note originally meant for? Was it meant for Acro? Was it meant for
the ringmaster or her?
If it was meant for her though, and she knows she has I want to say a guilty conscience, or she knows she did something wrong, why would she tell us about it?
I don't think she knows she did anything wrong. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Okay. Interesting. What about the statue? Anything? There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay. I'll think about it. Anything about the award thing? Okay, no. So Max is cool. Yep. Profiles. We talk about Acro. It's Acro. Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro's so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina, but Gina seems to like Acro just fine. Can we... Did they really have to make her so ditzy just because she is blonde? Maybe.
Yeah, you forget the fact that she also sparkles, okay?
Yeah. Pepper? That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria. Huh? It's from the cafeteria. It's not? I remember seeing it in there. So this was in the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. Okay, very helpful. Anything about the box? Okay. What about the monkey? Monkey? He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey. But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? What's that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Regan's just a little kitten. I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Okay. Anything about the fight? Okay, nothing about the fight. Okay. So we know that she had the note first. Or she found the note first. And she didn't know anything about it, so she put it up on the bulletin board. And then her dad took it, put it in his pocket. The ringmaster's room, maybe? No, nothing here? Okay. Try the cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. That is Mo. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into a hamburger heaven. I bet I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Okay. Maybe Mo should just sell burgers instead of being a clown. Now that the ringmaster is gone, where are you going? What are you going to do? Right? Yeah. Well, who has ownership of the circus now? Is it Mo or is it Regina? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean with hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo? All that's left... Oh that's left to... Oh my gosh. All that's left to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know. Was he talking about... Uh-oh. Get over what? Get over... What tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. He must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang. Correcto mundo. Doesn't he mean ding? Mo. I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seems a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh, we got more Cyclops. Jeez, 2 of them. Okay. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break, us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, huh? Okay. Let's do a little savey here. Because we definitely know there's something happened 6 months ago. Acro said that's when his little accident happened. He says it was from practice, but I don't think maybe it was. Okay, let's see here. Maybe if we use Acro's profile to be like, hey, Acro said this. Just because all this happens in a ring doesn't mean it has to loop around so much, lol. Yeah. Let's see. Get over it. Okay. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead. Fortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? Cause? Or... just, what? Okay, no? Okay, maybe try the... no. I guess? Try the no. No? No? Okay, so we need to find more. Dang, we still need to find a lot more. Okay. Okay, back. Okay, I have to reload. Reload. Okay, reload. So, let me actually bring up our Acro's profile. He's always been a very private guy. When he comes here, he was only about 10 years old. He had just started the very big circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up. Acro was so happy to have joined the circus. He was especially grateful to the ringmaster, and I'm sure he was grateful to you too. Ah? He's grateful to me too? Ah, shucks, you guys are exaggerating. He's fidgeting around so much, you can tell that he's embarrassed. Something about Regina, maybe? It's the ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching the circus performers. Cuter than a little puppy Maltese. That Regina, if only my Lorena was that cute. Lorena? Lorena is my daughter. She lives with her mother now. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. Okay. Okay. Let's go to entrance. Let's go to Max. We haven't talked to Max for a bit. We must have taken Max in questioning him. Dang it! There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now, though. Anyway, you're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then. Dang it! There were things I wanted to ask him about.
Okay. Taking him in for questioning.
Yeah.
But how have they taken them in for questioning when we're his lawyer? We should be present with him if he's being questioned.
That's true. Let me show him this. Ben, why can't you be helpful? What does this thing say? Oh, what happened 6 months ago? Hold on. Maybe if we go back to Acro. Let me see. Because it didn't work when we tried it with the clown, so maybe if we go to Acro, he'll tell us something, maybe. Acro. Do a save. Alright. Bring out the thing here. Because now we also have the information from Regina about finding the note. Her finding the note in her pocket. About the wheelchair. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, how were you injured? Accident during practice? Yes, fortunately acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that practice accident was the cause of your injury? Didn't his daughter say something about a lion dying recently? Yeah, they said something about losing Leon the lion. We don't really know a whole lot about that. Alright, Acro, just tell me the truth. Mind if I ask you a question first? What do you want to know? Do you really think I could get an injury like this from something like that? Thanks, seems I'm off track on this one. What? Really told me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Or not per record. Options load. Okay. Same thing. Not examine. No, we'll go back. I sent the... Did I show him this note? What's this? That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria in the morning before the murder? In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. Okay. If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina. Ask her about it. Okay, we already did that. Pepper? Fox. Autopsy. Monkey? Money is a great friend to me. Okay. We need to find money. We need to find where the monkey is. Oh wait, we should probably check the pile and see if that's where her dress is, or her outfit is. Anything about the poster? Nope. I not to think about him. I don't need to look at it. Okay. Looks like something is really weighing on him. Okay. Okay. So he really doesn't want to talk about Max. Okay. Really doesn't want to talk about him. Okay. Aircrow, please take a look at the soda for us. Oh, okay, the crime scene. Okay. I don't think, yeah, I didn't show him this. No problem. This is how it ended for him. Such a shame. He seems awfully calm. But his eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain. If my legs weren't like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That's an absolute certainty. Aggro. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me look. No, nothing with this. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Move. Oh. But I don't think he's in here. Yeah, Mo's not here. Here's something. The monkey! Money!
Oh boy.
Nick, it's money! That monkey's holding something. Oh, that's her thing. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey attorney style. Give it back, monkey brain. Give it back, monkey brain. That means a lot to Regina. A real man wouldn't make a little girl cry. Ooh, yikes. Wow. Oh, what happened? What happened? I tried to have a man-to-man talk with him. I really did. You know, man-to-man isn't really accurate. It was more like man-to-monkey. Nick, you. I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow, you were really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Jeez. Not to mention, it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Okay, because it's a stage costume. Obviously. It's meant to be. All like crazy. And, yeah. Okay, circus entrance. Big top. Go to Regina. Give her the thing. There we go. Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Gosh, it's nothing. No wonder guys mountain too much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it doesn't fit me. Huh? This costume? It isn't mine. This wasn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? The lion? Oh. You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Finding about Leon here. Leon? He was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth, you know, gah! Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Oh. That's a small line if they think the outfit could have been hers. Yeah. Well, she was saying that the tiger is a kitten, which I don't know how well, from the perspective of Phoenix Wright, if he knows much about large cats. I don't know. For Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Okay. Got you. Okay. So, now we got this. Let's go back to the circus entrance. Try going back to... lodging house. Go back to Acro's room. Let's see. Options. Do a little save. Okay. Back. Present. Up. Okay. Try this again. About the wheelchair. No, you injured. Okay, are you really telling me the practice I caused it? Okay. And the lion. Yes? Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. One down. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. Some may rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Save someone. Was it Regina? Because she said she was doing the thing where she puts her head in the mouth, so maybe? Okay, no.
Or maybe it was
the monkey?
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster or the monkey? Ringmaster? Okay, no. Try the monkey. Nope, okay. Well, I failed. Okay. Me. Loud. Okay. So we need more from him. So let's go find Mo. Let's go back to Mo. And see if we can get through his stuff then. The top. And cafeteria. Okay. And... oh, let me do another save. No, not examine. Options, save. Okay. Pack. Okay, present. Okay. Okay. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. When the world went on at a circus. Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers, let's eat instead. Fortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man of myself. Actually, I've kinda got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of the accident, would it's the lion. Yeah? Yeah. I heard a bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you? Okay. I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, promise I wouldn't say anything. He promised. He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about Acro. Or it would be the Ringmaster. Ringmaster? No. Okay, Acro. No, okay. So it would be Acro. Yeah, okay. It must have been Acro, right? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the Ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Oh boy, okay, we got Mo's talk. Unlock successful. Alright. Get over it. Just like you said, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? Oh boy. The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team for brothers, Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Ooh. Who was Acro's younger brother? Sean Dinglang, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why did he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Oh boy. Don't think he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way, that's impossible. A smirking lion? A flying murderer? Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we did. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. Well, all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger. Here, you do have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal, crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Wonderful sneeze. Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, I know you gaudy understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a great clown. I'm sure you would, Maya. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneeze. Haha, does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. The bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh?
Wait.
Are you figuring out what might have happened?
Wait. You know, right before you sneeze,
You
if you're
kinda...
having a really big sneeze, you smile, don't you?
Let's see if Regina says anything about Bat. What do you think about this person? Sorry. I've already given my heart to another man, so I'm not interested in rolling your dazers. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. Okay. Okay. You guys say anything about Bat? Wait, Depa. What's that? Nope, doesn't say about that. Okay. Let's go then to Acro. Talk about his brother. Mr. Wright, back again, I see. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. Okay. Do a quick save of Rooney. And... let's go. I have to ask you, how were you injured? Sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Fortunately, acrobats were no swords injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it a secret. Acro, are you really trying to tell me? Okay. The lion, Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Oop. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be ready for the next set. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it to save someone. Oh, no. Profiles. There we go. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Bam, alright. Mo. He must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psych lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being, evasive. Regina. Yeah. Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like, she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you. Twice. Ha ha ha. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Brad, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Brad were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Duh. Maybe I overdid it again. But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe I'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. Okay, the note. Yeah, the note. This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Oh boy.
Alright.
Unlock successful. Let's go. What happened? My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too, but that line was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Okay, so he's kind of an older lion. I don't know. Maybe a smaller lion. Don't know. Fortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened? He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chomped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina, they were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. This scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh! When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, most of the same thing. What do you think it all means? Oh. Uh-oh. I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Oh, Von Karma. Miss Von Karma. I've already heard everything, so hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I have served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Uh-oh. What do we do now? What do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. My gosh. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie, Phoenix is kind of like coming into his own in this game. Like last game, he was all super nervous and he was all, kind of worrying about every single little thing. And in this game, though, he's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting better. It's noticeable.
Yeah. Alright, December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah, good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Oh, don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. But Regina. How fabulous, my sweetie pie princess. You came to watch my performance today. Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess. You'll fly at the end? It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. But fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Gina's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to ya. Okay, Joe. No. Top of the morning to ya. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? No. On top of the morning. Top of the morning to you, Governor. Top of the morning? That's the ticket. Attacking today starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lock out of your brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Here's some milk. Oh my, thanks. So, how are you today, Wright? Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can with other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today we rely on evidence. That's the only thing we'll get past Arco into the truth. You're right, but it's going to be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes, that's why I brought her here to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Oh boy. Looks like the clown is trying to step up as a father figure. Alright.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly from the scene of the crime. Order, order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. Poor Gumshoe. He hasn't slept in forever.
No rest for the weary.
Poor Gumshoe. No. Very well, please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Where'd this other bird come from? Where'd he find that third bird? It just came in here. More birds in the courtroom. Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus. Where were you on the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. Oh boy. I need a drink of water. Ugh. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought it was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is a very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Alright. Just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Okay. Von Karma, now is not the time for Excalibur references, fool. Yes. Fool. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct, but there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close the curtains?
How will we get his birds?
I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Ha ha ha. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Judge. Okay. Yo! When this will proceed with his testimony. Around that time I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Okay. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed? That is correct. But you are still able to hear a sound from outside. I was indeed. Pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now? Is there? I don't think there is. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. You know what? I'll give it a shot. Hold on. Go back. Let me do a save. Save. Back. And then press. And then there's a contradiction, I guess. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given. Nope, okay. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. Okay, it didn't work. Okay. Okay. Emails like someone flying right by my window. Okay. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is possible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Fix, Wright. Testify to the court, only to the truth and only the truth, just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. Damn, I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if accuracy might get jizzed with that. Wait, there's a contradiction. Wait. The bust. There's a huge contradiction in the testimony that was just given. If the contradiction proved with evidence. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Photo of the, the bust. Bust. Yes. This is when the world is this. No? Okay, I don't think maybe we can find contradictions right now. Okay, 10 p.m. Wait. There's someone flying right by my window.
We can establish that it's not Max.
Maybe.
Or it's only somebody wearing his clothes.
Yeah, let's see. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white rose on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy about what, his last... Yeah. Cause... okay. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, just like what he just said.
How about the hat?
The hat? Yeah, because it was found at the scene of the crime. Maybe? No. Oh, okay. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite a difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside the window was a tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? No, he doesn't wear a hat. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has two silk hats? No, he only has one. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. Ooh. Order. As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouths before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, open my big mouth, and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? He doesn't have anything against Max.
Let's assume for a second that Acro is the real culprit. Assuming his injuries are genuine, how would he do it? Would he have some kind of winch or something that would like fly him away? Like, what would I don't understand how he'd be able to get away with it.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I can think of from those statements. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuse Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Gasp. Mr. Wright, Are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. Bop, bop,
Look
bop,
at the hummingbird
bop,
is poking at Phoenix's head.
bop, bop. It's like, sounds like it's hollow as a log. Bop, bop. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things? See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusation is ludicrous. Is it? She's right, way to pick on the stable, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. Who let this person in? See that, Mr. Phoenix writes. If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? Yes. Of course he did.
It's the monkey.
The monkey. It's possible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say. Not good. Not good. This isn't going to end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes. Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. Okay. We'll save you, do. Acro did not have an accomplice. Things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Gulp. Do you think his accomplice was monkeying around? Of course. Very well, let's continue. Who, perchance, would happen to be Acro's accomplice? Oh wait, no. Monkey. Monkey money. You don't say. Yes. Uh-oh, this is suddenly looking very, very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. What? Oh, did you hear that? Hear what? The sound of you getting caught in your own trap. What? Well, splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation. Foundation? Yes, Mr. Wright. Do you have any proof that this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice? Maybe? Propose? Wait. Uh-oh. I do not know. Frick.
I went AFK for like 2 minutes.
What?
Who are we accusing?
The monkey.
Really?
Yes. But I don't have any proof this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice.
Do we have anything that the monkey could have stolen from the ringmaster or something? Or any evidence that he could have taken from the crime scene we can use as evidence?
There was the hat, but that was found at the crime scene. The only thing I can think of is the statue thing? The statue? Maybe? Is that right? Yes, Your Honor? No? Okay. Didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Pickard? Okay. 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 What? Who perchance would happen to be Acro's accomplice? So, the monkey? Try the hat? No?
Maybe we're accusing the wrong person. As funny as I think it is, I think maybe I was totally off track about that.
Okay, wait, okay. The only thing with that,
Would that note work as evidence or no?
maybe. Okay. Let me see what happens if I just go out of this. Because I don't think we have anything right now, really. Oh, waiting. What do you say about this? Did Acro have an accomplice? No. Oh, then let's see when we hear the name of the mysterious accomplice. Not this time. Oh, no? Okay. Oh? What? Okay. Going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbing about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't work because it's a monkey. Okay. Oh, order. What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright, if this witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright. I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? He was in his room. Yeah, he was in his room. He was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room? Perfectly simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? Dingling? Not dingaling, dingling. It's an interesting story. That's it? Considering what you proposed is impossible. Yes, that's it. Okay.
Seems very relaxed.
Yeah, very calm. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene to be the killer. You've got a point. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said that he saw Max, didn't he? Whee! Fly away! But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here, she's right. I can't mess up here. Okay. Do a little savey save. Boop, boop. I'm sure that Echo killed the ringmaster. And, he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it. Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Can't present evidence right now. I think we will finally be graced with an explanation. Don't push it, Von Karma. What? You are going to suck me in this time. I'm smart enough to know when I don't have the cards to play and my hand sucks right now. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? He means that everything he said up to now has all been nonsense. It's true, right? If you can't establish proof of your murder theory, then it's nonsense. He's trying to fool us by playing some... What? Okay. No, but... she was saying that Gumshoe was going to show up and talk about how the frickin' thing works. Okay. Please, how? Present evidence. How he committed the crime? So what did what did he use to commit the crime of the murder against Whistleberry?
So how was the ringmaster killed? Was it a blunt object?
Yeah, and there was no murder weapon found. What's that? A picture? Okay, so it is this. Yes. Okay, it's the bust. It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in this picture. The bust is quite a large bust, and because it is life-size, it is also very, very heavy. Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death, especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Oh. See, this is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster, with the force of gravity and Maximilian Galacticus apple bust. Order, order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. Do a little CB. Back. How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy it's impossible? Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. That is true. We did find, actually, that he definitely worked out. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from things. Ow! I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is marital to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony you say? But Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the matter. The prosecution has the right to respond. The defendant's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but you need to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. Arg, that woman will sink to any low to win a case.
No kidding.
I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bus. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bus and looking out of the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bus on him, don't you think? The chest, the thing on the ground. I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony. It was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination. He is simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Grr, I can't let her get to me. I've got to focus. Alright. Gross physical state. I suppose I'll give the listening size of that bus. I have a, however, lifting the bus, looking out the window would have been possible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my own body. I would make, known the location of the ringmaster's head. The box. Yeah. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Your silly hinting at things is pointless. Mr. Phoenix Wright, enough stalling. How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit that your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bus came falling down was exactly the same moment that the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean, if the bus were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, there would be no way that it could miss the head of the victim. No! Order! This is unbelievable! Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Do a little save. Right? Now I just have to gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here forward. So the next question I have is, who placed the wooden box? That wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into you. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ow! The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature. How heavy it was? Yeah. The box has a remarkable weight. According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down to lift it up with their body, wouldn't they? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. box also was carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That's correct. To lift up the box, you'd have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard what you've had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Yeah, the cafeteria. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. That means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bus from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? The monkey! The monkey!
Yes, actually it was a monkey.
Yes. You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. I mean, it's a monkey. I guess it doesn't count as an accomplice. It is a monkey.
He's not legally whatever.
It's not legally a person. And was not necessarily willingly part of it. Because
to be fair, we put a parrot on trial before we can put a monkey on the stand, can't we?
I don't know how well putting a monkey on stand would go, but okay. That's exactly how the witness would have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? The monkey. 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 Monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. I mean, yeah, he lifted a tuba, and an engine for a motorcycle, so I'm pretty sure he'd probably take that bus. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist's ring. So, are you saying that the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course, he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Gwah! Acro. Money's a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Order, order! I said order! Miss Von Karma, where is the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! Oh boy. Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm still a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Yow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what is that? You should know! You forgot that your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scenes of crime. Ah. There is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. When the murder occurred, there were 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? The bust. He saw the bust.
That's no way. Okay.
He saw Max's bust. I asked who was the other person Mo saw on the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. Yes, it does. En contraire, mon fairy, it does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. Oh, shit, boy. Seems like you have this case busted. Haha. How is this possible?
Mo would be proud of that joke.
Yes. It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off of the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a moment now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the most importance to this case, don't you agree? Don't caught me. So let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? The ringmaster?
Save.
I can't save. It's too far ahead. Nope. Didn't the defender wear his cloak the entire time he was at practice? Oh, okay. Don't know. It was the ringmaster then. Okay, try it again.
That's a lot of energy we lost.
Yeah, so I'm like, but I gotta save because I don't know how far back it was when we saved. Who put the cloak on the bus? Profiles. Ringmaster? Fool him? You are saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. The victim himself, placed the cloak on the bust. Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself. Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? Nope. Absolutely not. I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint, anyway. Alright. So you want to know what really happened to that night? Let's step back in time. Acro used a rope to lower the wooden box into the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust, and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room, and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house, by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And thus, when Acro took his chance and released the rope. Now, this is when the magic happens. At the very instant that the bus hit the victim,
Ooh.
yeah, I could have gotten caught on it. You just wait a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What?
Those are opening off on us.
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That impact also caused the sound of a certain witness heard it, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. When Moe looked out into his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about it pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of his window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. And he flew away! And that is how the magical murderer disappeared into the sky came to be.
That is the most far-fetched story ever, and yet that's the only thing that could have happened.
Yeah. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could have only been you. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. End of his rope.
I don't think Echo really cares. As long as he has birds in prison or whatever, I don't think he cares.
Don't know. But, well, I think we'll get to, like, why Acro did it. What now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that your fairy tale is true? Evidence? That's true. In this court, only two things matter: the power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well! This isn't about you, Judge. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. I'll just explain how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay. What about his account? Okay. Okay, then. Use that and get out of this jam. That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I want hard proof that you have unraveled the trick to this magic case. I think it's this. Yes, because I don't think Moe saw the roses, because the cloak would have been on backwards on the bust. The problem is Max's three symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Moe's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. Exactly. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. You fool, do you ever shut up? Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. Right, because it was seen still wearing the hat as it flew away. However, what Moe said yesterday, he testified that the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Moe saw was actually the bust's.
Ooh.
Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what that ventriloquist said in court. He said that he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night, but the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said that there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Von Karma. Jeez.
She's so bad.
Can you do
It's
it,
so
Nick?
great.
Oh my. Yes, it's so easy. Based on the little image thing that we just saw. of how it happened, yes. Of course, and I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged into the front of the bust, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Need to drink water. Ugh. Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. Order! Order! This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. Let's do it, Nick. Let's do this, Nick. Then maybe Mon Karma will finally throw in the towel. Oh boy. Nope, they're not throwing in the towel yet. Well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yes, I did. Is there something making you think I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. Oh, of course, yeah, we're gonna get to the motive. Don't you freaking worry. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive? It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well, however, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after recess. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Alright. Almost got it. We're almost there. Almost at the finish line. Yes, save my progress. Thank you very much. Almost there. Almost at that finish line. December 30th, 2:17 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. I can't believe it, Acro. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is, and to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did. Psst, psst, cough. But, I'm nothing but a little nobody, you know. But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Cough. Hey, pal. Oh, you're gonna ignore me after I went to all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Detective Gumshoe. Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Now, Detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We've got some really tasty milk. How about a card trick, Detective? Oh, well, if you insist. Now, about that evidence you mentioned. What is it? Here you go. He got the scarf back for us. Huh?
Yes.
This was yesterday in Acro's room. Yup, I've included the forensics results. Take a look at it later. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad that you're doing this? That's why this is all secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything, but everything that's happened in court up until now has gone according to our plan. I don't know, Miss Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? That reminds me, I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Okay, bye, Gumshoe. What do you mean by that? The very end part. I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me? I'm assuming that milk is kind of like he drinks it before a show to help calm himself down. So they're giving him milk before his show.
Cryptic message. It's not decided until the very end.
Till the very end.
Is he said that was a message from the prosecution? He didn't say it was from Von Karma, did he? Or was it from Edgeworth, maybe?
Who knows?
Are we getting a guest appearance from Edgeworth maybe this episode, possibly?
Maybe. I don't really remember. Gore is now back session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. Gulp. Oh boy. Held the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Big Berry Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Oh, he said us. You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such esteem. You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? He didn't mean to kill the ringmaster. He meant to kill Regina.
Because the note was for Regina.
Yep. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Says you. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness. About the ringmaster. Alright. When we were little, we were, okay, we? Yep. Yes, my brothers, Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old and my brother was 4. Parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Big Berry Circus. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! Civil. No crying in court. Let's keep going. Sniffle. The witness may proceed with his testimony. That's when the ringmaster, Russell Berry, took us in. Okay. How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother who all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he would always come to see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking of what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? I know. He seems like a nice guy, which is what makes this so difficult. So then how long have you been a performer? Okay. Acrobat about around 9 years old. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age? I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dingling Berries. It's nearly a household name. I've even heard of them in Germany. Liar. The point is that I wanted to be of some use to the circus. You are truly a remarkable young man. Judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. Dingleberries? Yeah, dingleberries. Dingling berries. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony, or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. Ow! 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 No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. I think that will be enough for now. Wondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that is pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead? Can't provide one because he didn't want to kill the ringmaster. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! You foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools, so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russellberry Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro. You didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness's murder's plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russellberry to begin with. What? Order, order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Yes. Yes I am. This is, ow, my evidence, ow! What are you doing, ow? There's 14 more where that came from. Oh, right there, you can take your time with the other 14 later. But for now, let me see that evidence once again. I'm so scared of what will happen. I can't even move to give him the evidence. What?
It wasn't looking. The evidence is correct that you presented. That is correct. But they weren't looking for evidence. They were looking for a person.
Okay.
I think. I think that's.
I don't know how far away we saved that. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Can provide. No. Okay, so get rid of that. So no, he doesn't have a reason. Excalibur, from the United Kingdom. I am looking for her. I'm going to California. Yes, that is my karma. Order, bailiff. Okay. Ow. Return to play. That girl's trying to kill someone else. Yes. Okay. Profile. Regina. Yeah. Regina Berry. This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
birds are gone, and he's leaning forward for the first time.
Yep. He can easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say, "You're wrong." That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to... The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Oh. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Okay, why? Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Okay, so why? Present evidence proves Acro was out to kill his younger sister, so I think it has to do with his brother. Wait, no, go back. Brother. Yes? Okay, okay, so you want evidence now. Oh, okay, alright, go back, okay, yeah, evidence. Okay, so it would be the scarf. What? Huh? No? Okay. Then the note, I guess. Or was out? Oh, out to kill this. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, girl, you remember this, don't you? Getting all the evidence shit confused. Okay. It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Problem? Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Gasp. Order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw that note. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today. Lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. So he couldn't look down to see who was actually there. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it! Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? Yes, she is. She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harder from here. I hope Regina can handle it. Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, if you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes? What about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that. This note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? Excalibur, shut it. The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. You don't have to include the lovely part, but okay. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded in this note? The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago, and now I have more and ready to show this court what happened at that time. Yep. I have lots of stuff to talk about. Save. Okay, back. Moron. Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case? It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Oh boy. Really, Nick? I think so. My god. Phoenix! Well, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know, I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually...
Yep.
The pepper, because it was found in the box. That was what... he put it in the box. And that's the conclusive evidence, because that relates to this, but...
Yeah, okay, no,
I think it's this.
It was a scarf, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we're starting off this part first, I think. Achoo! 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 Yep, okay, we're starting off this part. What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Phoenix, if you are going to bring yourself down, at least be able to rise from the ashes. Oh, he does. Oh, he will. He will. It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure of Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Okay, hold on, let me say it first. Who was Regina Barry's intended victim? Wait. Well, I don't think she actually meant to do it. Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead. Technically, that's true. However, Ben has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead. Regina, she did that to him. You have spent your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Barry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He is not the victim of an attempted murder. He is the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Boop. But that's also because Bond Karma doesn't know that I have the scarf. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? It was more than that. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You are such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. The scarf. Yes. Yes. That's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave the scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina? There is something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Oh, he's getting poked in the head again.
Peck,
Boop, boop,
peck.
boop, boop, boop. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of, figuring a criminal, but out of curiosity, what was her crime? Boop, boop, boop. Miss Moose Bear gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? Still seems like the judge just doesn't get it. Really, the bird should be poking the judge's head, but okay. Mr. Phoenix, right. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Oh? Miss Karma, you know about that?
Hmm.
Very interesting that she would bring it up. Smiling? The lion was smiling? Right before Bat was bitten by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! You've got to be kidding me. Yeah? What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do. It's the truth. Oh boy. Alright, boop, boop. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! Ha. Ha. It almost does seem like a terrible joke. Doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true? Acro. You can't mean. Witness. Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. What would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? I'm getting poked again. You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or lack thereof, to be more precise. Okay, yeah, we're looking for them. We don't know where the murder weapon is. The murder weapon? The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it were covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The bust. Nick, you've got to do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. The defense requests to search the room of the witness Ken Dingling. What is it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. You mean? A Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. As you see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Echo directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. Ha 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 ha. It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about the Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the Ringmaster. You should know that by now. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust. Where is it now? Where's the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Oh boy. What's gonna happen? Seems this case is coming to a close. Defense's counter-argument look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Hack. Oh boy. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness. Oh boy. Hold it. Done. Oh.
Mia?
Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and just bit my tongue. Oh, what? We need time to do what? Ow! Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? Well, what? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well, defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Alright. I'm not sure. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now?
No.
It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where? Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once for all. Go in the sand.
No, it's underneath his chair.
It's under the chair.
No.
Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me it is really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Ha 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 ha. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. Nobody suspects the chair. Nah. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. Ho, ho, ho. You fool! How could you? You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them. Miss Francesca von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of your court hiding the murder weapon? There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. Can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. Seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro? Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russellberry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. One day, my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. So you are saying that you are a victim in all of this as well? No, that's not what I mean. No. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I killed myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. Hi. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Confetti! Woo! This court is adjourned.
Where's the guilty verdict for what's his face for Acro?
Yep. I mean, he confessed to it. Alright. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and the bats? Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only to add max 1,000,000 of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? What? She's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault. Sweetie pie. Bet and Urko, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Oh, I need to do a thingy. Wait, hold on. she's gonna ask, like, a question, I'll have to present some kind of evidence. Be like, yeah, here you go. Oh, what do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro... Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? No, I don't think so. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that? Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
Sharing a little bit, maybe?
Acro not wanting revenge. Because I don't think he could leave his brother behind. Maybe.
Sure, that sounds good.
Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I was like, yes. But that... That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught... Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? Sorry about what happened. So, whatever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing for me to do. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? Ah, that's the big question. Ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh. That's quite the goal. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're going to help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo? Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Barry. Max? Nick? Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here. I can't wait to see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Okay, that's enough laughing.
It'd be a real kick in the pants.
What?
As soon as Acro goes to jail, his brother wakes up from his coma.
I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise raid really paid us off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Yeah, Gumshoe isn't gonna get
Yay!
fired for giving us the evidence because Edward's gonna be back.
Yay! Edgeworth! Alright. Shall we end it there for tonight? That seems like a very good point to end.
Yes.
We got to
Yes,
see Edgeworth.
Yep, we got the Edgeworth fanfares back. So
Yes, he's back. He's coming back. He said he's on his way back.
The heck was he doing this whole time? Was he like off on like a finding himself journey or something? Was he off training himself to be a better lawyer? What the heck was he doing?
We will find out in the next case.
All right, fair enough.
And it sounds like he was kind of helping on the sidelines with the surprise search of Acro's room.
He's pulling some strings. So apparently, he still has some sway with stuff, which is nice.
Yep. And he even
He took a vacation.
Something. He was somewhere. He was somewhere out of, like, probably out of the country, I guess. Don't know where exactly.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out, right?
Oh, yeah. We'll find out soon enough. Maybe next week.
Alright. Alright, I want to go back to making poor life decisions.
Okay, that's fair.
Alright, later.
See you laters. Alright. I need to exit out of the call because I always like saying the call way too later than I should. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. Very much like that case. Very good case. Got clowns, magicians, acrobats, lions and tigers, oh my! All kinds of things. It's crazy. Good one. It's a good one. That'll be for tonight. Thanks for watching, and the ending had some edge to it. It definitely did. Had an edge. Had an edgy. We'll see what Edgeworth's been doing next week. I don't know, maybe. Probably. Possibly. I don't know. Okay, that's it. Have a good night. Bye-byes.